along, everybody. How are we doing? Wow, everything's gone and reset again, hasn't it? Oh, why won't my camera just stay how I told it to? That would be nice, wouldn't it? How are we doing, everybody? Hope you're doing well. I'm just going to configure the video on this and turn off the low light compensation, which... yeah, I wish it would keep that setting. How are we doing, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you've all had a good start to the week since I last saw you on Sunday. Yeah, I've turned it... it's the camera. The camera's trying to compensate for something it doesn't need to. How are you? Fisher J, thank you for resubscribing at Tier 1 for your 12th month, an entire year on a 12-month streak as well. Thank you so much. And Rob Zimmo, thank you for subscribing at Tier 1 for your 4th month in a row as well. You are awesome. Both of you. Hope you, yes, I keep saying hope you're all doing well. Let's use it. Without, welcome along. Hoya73, welcome along. Slush Bombs, welcome along. It is the Realism experiment on Bessy Beneath. That's what it should say. Yes, it does say. Mass Effect Man, welcome along. Without, welcome along. Ada Thumbs, welcome along. Farmcat GR, welcome along. Fanboy Cross, welcome along. Jesse's Long, welcome along. NetSound19, welcome along. Bobby Winders. YT, welcome along. Steve Batman at 2102, welcome along. Who else have we got in here? Luke Older, 1988, welcome along. Rob Feathers, welcome along. Foxbull, welcome along. Half Pint, welcome along. Okay, be fixing your 6 Ashes game after making a change later. Oh dear. BF didn't oof. I'm tier 2. Oh, did I say tier 3? You're tier 2. Sorry, yes, you are tier 2. Yeah, you have access to the tier 2 in fruity language emote. I'm having a little bit of problems with Farm Sim, as you can probably see it here at the moment, which was the reason for my slightly late start. Oh, that's the wrong mouse. Basically, it wouldn't connect to the internet, and everything's a little bit wonky. So I'm trying to sort the issue with that at the moment, so you can get my lovely face for a little bit longer. I'm toying with some ideas at the moment. I'm gonna do something. So I was suggesting last time. It's not going to be a just chatting stream. This will take about 5 minutes to load. I think there's something wrong with my hard drive, my portable hard drive on the laptop, because I keep getting long updates to get into the game, which is basically it reloading all the mods. I also have had a couple of crashes today, so the sooner I can replace the laptop with a desktop down there, the better, really. One more road sugar beats, then you're done for the year. Awesome, Fisher J. Yes, so I have an idea for the giveaways from next month. Rather than do a monthly giveaway, I think I might do a giveaway when we hit X number of subs. So certain sub targets that if we hit them, then we would do a giveaway and do like a piece of merchandise or something like that of from a selection. So I think I'm very much thinking of doing something like that to sort of change things up. We would still have the giveaways for yeah, so I'll still sing Mass Ferguson Man, and I'll still do the Happy Dance, so we'll still have the 5 and 10 daily sub targets for those, but it would be a total sub target. So for example, it would be every 50 subs. So if we started the total number of subs like we are tonight at 225, then don't play that. Then the target would be 250, and I'd do a giveaway at 250 subs. And then next stream, if we're still above 250, then the next target would be 300. Or if we dropped back down to like 230, it would be a target of 250 again. So I'm toying with that. I'm going to keep an eye on the number of subs we have, and see if we can do that. But I'm looking at stuff that not only gives you guys more chances for giveaways, but also allows us to grow the channel at the same time, which I think that is something that we can do. So yeah, I'm playing around with that idea at the moment, and we'll see where we go from there. Oh, why have we not got that coming on? So yeah, I will let you guys know how that. I want to get your feedback on that though as well. So if you want to pop across to the Discord and let me know in there, I would be very grateful. Because yeah, I'd like to know what you guys think. Hey Ozzy, welcome along. Basically, I want to find ways to give back to you guys more often, which I think is a cool way to go. Let's have a look and get this game up and loaded, shall we? And then I can and we can go from there. Oh, because I want to acknowledge it when you guys are even more awesome. I want to make sure I give back more to you, and at the moment, yeah, that's not happening quite so much. Let's switch screens. There we go. I'm find some way of getting yeah, then find some way of using the channel points. Really tired. Do you know, I'm trying not to sound really tired. I am not really tired. No, I am really tired. I am absolutely knackered. I should have had Sneak tonight instead of Pepsi. The kids are back at school. Two things there, FarmCat GR. One, yes, I agree with you. Like many, I am underwhelmed by the DLC announcement today. And I've always said to you guys, I will be completely honest with you. Yes, it is an underwhelming DLC. I understand it. It's not one that I personally think that I would use a lot. I will see if I do a spotlight and stuff on it. I think, but we'll have a look. We'll have a look at it. We'll have a look at it and we'll see what it's like. But yes, like many, I am a little bit underwhelmed by the DLC. I personally think that people put 2 and 2 together and got 5. I don't think that was the teased announcement. I think it's a lot of smoke and mirrors, that. I think we're still... If it was, then yeah, no. That would be a massive misjudgment. I don't think that was the teased announcement. I think that's something else coming later this month. I mean, yeah, I'm hoping the update comes this soon, because I want you guys to enjoy it. Have we got... We should be all right for cows. We spent a lot of time last time sorting the cows, and our cows are in a good place. So, today, I think we have grass to do, don't we? I think we need to get this grass. Oh, it's growing. What's its state? What's the state of its... Okay, we need to go and put some... we're going to go and spread some slurry then today. We're going to use this. I think we also have a load of weeds to sort. New DLC is for the wrong game. It's fine. Farming Simulator, forestry is farming. I will say it's not for the wrong game, and I do challenge the idea that forestry isn't farming. I think it's perfectly valid part of the game. It's been part of the game since FS19. I don't subscribe to that. Don't have time to watch daily videos, but watch after the stream. Excellent, Matty Ferguson, man. Oh, 5 times. Yes, thank you. Yeah, so I don't subscribe to that. I do kind of wish we'd got more stuff in the DLC though. It seems a very bare DLC. Oh yeah, we'll go and fill up with fuel. In my opinion, you know. So, well, as I said, we'll have a look at it. and we'll go from there. And if you particularly like Rokent's machines and you want them in the game, and you want the an official version from Giants and the company, then yeah. It's a bit like the John Deere Cotton DLC. To me, the John Deere Cotton DLC is a DLC I've used once, and then I had to push. Well, that's the thing, Fisher J. There's no... The timing would seem to be wrong for the DLC being what was being teased. And I'm trying to find out. What I want to find out, because I've kind of heard this in my streams. Where did they do this teasing? Where was an announcement in 2 weeks teased? Because I don't know where that's come from. And it's not the podcast. I went back, I listened to the podcast again. It's not part of the podcast that came out last Friday. So I don't know where this tease came from. It is a tiny DLC, and as I said, I don't think... What is in the DLC? 2 pieces of forestry equipment from Rocket. Or Rokin? R-O-T-T-E-N. No, R-O-T-T-N-E. Because the other way around is rotten. Yeah, from them. And one of them is a piece of equipment that North Modding Company actually did a mod of nearly 2 years ago that is available on console. So it's a weird DLC. Yeah, the F20D, you can download one of those on the Mod Hub by North Modding Company, who, quite frankly, are a great modding company. So it is a bit of a weird one, and they must have given them permission because it's to do that mod, because it's on the Mod Hub. So it's for consoles. So it is a really weird one. I can only think. As I said, if you particularly want those machines, then great. It's again, as I've said with so many DLCs before, if the DLC is useful to you, if it's got equipment in it that you want to use, knock yourself out. That is how I recommend the John Deere Cotton DLC, because the harvester, the pinnacle of that DLC, is so expensive in game that you must really want to use that piece of equipment in game in order to get that DLC. Everything else relies on you using that cotton harvester that's in that DLC. So it really is that. Right, let's detach this and detach this. There we go, and we'll move this out of the way. So yeah, it's a DLC like that, and that I think is the only way you could justify it. And yeah, some people have said it's a cash grab. I don't think it's a cash grab, not at all. Farmingirl raiding with a party of 7. Welcome, raiders. How was your stream, Farmingirl? Hope you had a good one. Hey, Kurt, welcome along. Farmingirl fan, welcome along. TTV Dylan Plays ZZ, welcome along. Have I played... are you talking about a new map? Fatboy Cross? Hello, Speedy Pig 69, welcome along. So I am... You know, as I've said, I will always be honest with you guys. Thank you for subscribing at Tier 1, Kurt, for your 4th month. You are awesome. Right, this has grown a bit. So, plan is... Are we making a difference? Yes, we are. Good. Let's set our first waypoint. Why are you a little too far on the side of the screen, I think. Same the second. And that. Oh, we need to get away from the edge. Otherwise, it doesn't detect it right and just sort of knocks it out. There we go. DLC yeah, and I would say that every DLC comes down to personal choice. There are some DLCs that are massively worth it to me and that I love. And a perfect example of that recently, I know so many people who don't like the Grimmer DLC. I love it. It is absolutely awesome. I cannot wait. I have 2 series at the moment where I am lined up to play, to do potatoes with Grimmer DLC because I want to do potatoes with that DLC. It is a fantastic DLC. I have seen people bad-mouthing it all day. And I'm just sitting there going, but it's brilliant. It's a whole load of small potato equipment that we don't currently have in game. That brings something wonderful and new to the game that I want to play. And every single DLC, you have to approach it from that way. So, you know, Farmer Billion, thank you for subscribing at Tier 1. You've been subscribed for 5 months. That must take us up to 4 subs today, I think. The class DLC is awesome, but my thing with class DLC, while I love it and it is great and I have it turned on in almost every save game I have, and I think it's massively worth the money, almost everything that's in it is available as something else in the game already. So you have to really want to use class equipment for the class DLC. There's more to DLC, I'm assuming related forestry would see you grow your own sapling. Yeah, and this is where I think there's a slight bit of missed opportunity with this DLC, and why I think that it's not the big announcement. You don't claim to be making a big announcement and then release a $4.99 DLC with 2 pieces of equipment in it. You know, that seems wrong. And MC made, yeah, I have not played North Modding Company's game. I didn't know they'd made one. Do I think the DLC will do good? In all honesty, no, because I think it's really niche. I think it's the number of people who want. Oh wow, we're empty. The number of people who want specifically 2 pieces of forestry equipment from that company is small. Of a small group of people who do massive amounts of forestry in the game. Hey GB Modding, how you doing? Hope things are going well. And the reaction online today would seem to support that. Although I'm always very wary about online reactions. People who are happy and don't really care, don't tend to voice their opinions. The people who do tend to be the people who are unhappy and don't want and really want to make a fuss. So yeah, and again, I would have no problem with hearing of the company before the announcement. It's 2 machines that do exist in the game already, from other companies that are then sitting there in a DLC on their own. Yeah. It's a strange one to me. Hello, Captain It88. Welcome along. Oh, no, really? There we go. Right, open up. Thank you. You're open. Good. Handbrake refill. Haven't heard to play. What was that? Oh, Steuben, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. There we are. Oh, 76 viewers. You guys know what that means. Not that I'm going to check my network settings. No, go away. Yes. Yes. Right, thank you. All that. It's this! Exclamation mark here in the chat. You have 2 minutes. Get those entries in. Hang on. Reconnecting. There we go. 2 minutes. Get your entries in. No. Right, I want to go that and that. There we go. Oh, and all good. And we're nearly full. So we are going to make grass silage out of this. We have plenty of hay to keep us going. I didn't see the new 8650. Was that on the mod hub today? I stopped doing the mod release stuff because I think the best way for me to do that is going to be via videos and stuff like that. So there are I always say this. There are changes coming. It's the content that I do around the web and on YouTube and things. I do need to change what I'm doing in order to actually grow the channel a bit, I think. So we're gonna have to play around. You're gonna have a fleet of them soon. 41 seconds left. Let's get back to the field. Oh. Made 21k from Sugar Beet while leasing cost you 19k. Well, at least you made 2k. That's not awful, Fisher J. Oh yeah, it reminds me, we passed 25,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel. Yay! Finally. Wow, I think I posted less than 50 to go about just over a week ago. It has been a hard slog to get past that number. It's so that's why I'm looking at things and going, right, we need to sort of move things forward again and to do stuff. It is giveaway time. Let's pause this. And away we go. Entries monthly giveaway. Oh, I wish, Massey Ferguson, man. At this rate, it'll take about 15 years. Daniel Ginsberg! Congratulations! Speaking of which, Daniel, your merch package is on the way. Let me know you're in chat. But your merch package is on the way as the winner of last month's monthly giveaway. So, hopefully that gets to you soon. No, I don't want your Twitch page. There you go. Congratulations. We will get you into this month's monthly giveaway as well. Oh, no, it is the 9th today. Dog Worker, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Hello, Aaron Lawler. Welcome along. Yeah, no, 100k. I don't know. I don't know what the next 12 to 24 months holds. We shall see. I kind of feel like I'm in a holding pattern in general with the YouTube channel. Hey, Night Gaming. Welcome along. I always kind of wonder, am I going to pass... am I at some point going to pass the number of subscribers I have on YouTube with the number of followers I have here on Twitch. Which is, yeah. I'm doing well, thank you, JC Cattleco. I hope you're doing well too. Do I have my host turned on? Oh, is it not? Yes, GB Modding's hosted. Thank you very much, GB. You are awesome. That is the only... Oh, no. Femboy Cross, thank you for the host. NetSound19, thank you for the host. You are awesome. Matt Ferguson, man, thank you for the host. You are awesome. And Matt Ribbit, thank you for the host. You are awesome as well. If I brought ads on YT and advertised your channel, do you think that would work? Possibly. I do know some people have done that. The trouble is that's a real chicken and the egg thing. It's difficult to do that without money, and you don't have the money to do it until you've grown enough. It's yeah. Hello Zuma lover, welcome along. I think the content on YouTube for Farm Sim has changed. You look at all the channels that are doing well and are growing big, and yeah, but this is the thing, Daniel. It's how you then capitalize on that, and that's where my next big content plan comes in. Which I've tried to play around with a couple of bits, and I need to make sure that whenever the new game turns up, I am ready for it. That I am in a position where I can capitalize on it and you know, make the most of it. And I know what I'm gonna do. I've said to if any of you watched DJ's DJ and Clutch's Farm Sim show when I was on there a couple of weeks ago now, I said what I'm gonna do. It's you know, it's whatever. If you go out there and you look at the channels that went whoop at the beginning of FS19, what they did to do that, it's very simple. It's not too bad. It's just a case of implementing that. But everything that needs doing is more time consuming. So, and it's working. My thing has always been working out how to do things efficiently. Right, we have got to go and refill again. Yes, what you saw at the start of FS19 was the rise of, I mean, YouTube changed between when I was doing videos at the start of 17 and the end of 17. What people did on there was massively different. And the Let's Play has been going for a short death on YouTube. Oh, sorry, a long death, a slow death on YouTube for a long while. And it's you have to do something different. You can't just do a straight up Let's Play. And the channels that have grown, if you look at Mr. Sealy P and you look at DJ Gohan. I'll do that thought in a minute. Yeah, if you look at the channel, thank you, the Fisher J, that have blown up during FS19's lifetime. The ones you're looking at are Silver News, who Silver was a pioneer of the Farm Sim news channel setup. DJ Goham, who has taken that idea and run with it. Mr. Sealy P, who has done so many tutorials and map reviews and all of that good stuff. and you look at all of this content, and it's all about giving content or explaining the game, explaining the game, and you know, and giving information, which is stuff that I've always done. You know, I've always tried to be educational in everything I've done on YouTube, but because I'm always doing it as part of a Let's Play, it doesn't come across. It doesn't come across in the titles of videos. Oh, come on. The titles of videos, or in search terms, or things like that. I wouldn't say that. I would say there's always an audience. I mean, Mr. Sealy P does not play unrealistically. Mr. Sealy P plays very realistically. I would say he is up there with some of the best realistic players out there. And he does it on PlayStation, you know. But like Dagwin's stuff, when Mr. CDP does his Let's Plays, he tells a story. And again, the ones who do the best are the ones who tell the stories. If you're not doing that, if you're just playing the game, then you don't get anywhere. So it's, you know, it's all of that. Exactly. It's map reviews, it's news, it's mod spotlights, it's all stuff that get people coming in, and the trick with YouTube is seeing what does well and putting your own spin on it, doing it your own way, and hoping that people like you doing it that way. So the other type of content that has exploded with FS19, and we've seen several channels just go mad with it, is the time lapse. Yes, I would partly say part of the reason why I've been more successful on here is because of the pandemic. I feel very fortunate to have got my partnership while I could. That's not to say, I mean, I'm intrigued when the new game comes out, and you know, and I'm a partner on here, and hopefully get some early access to it of some description. I'm very excited. I mean, that to me for Twitch more than YouTube is great. But we'll see what this year and next year holds. I don't think Giants will leave it more than 18 months before they release a new game. I think we are looking at 2022 at the latest. And I'm becoming more and more convinced it will be earlier. Time-lapse story tutorials for TikTok. There we go. Time-lapse story tutorials. That's the content for TikTok. But I think it's gonna be. The trouble at the moment is there are so many maps I want to play that the idea of stopping doing, you know, reducing the number of Let's Plays to make space for other content is something that I'm, yeah. And I need to toy around and work out my schedule and work out how I'm gonna fit in the things I want to do. What's the supper for tonight? I made shepherd's pie. It was absolutely delicious. My wife rated it as a 10. Who is what keeps you coming back? And you, oh, thank you, JC Cattle Co. That's very kind of you. Hey, TBR Evo Saxo, welcome along. TB late November, early December, as people ask for new FS for Christmas. That's why it's normally October, November. You have to think people are buying Christmas presents. They're not, well, unless you're really late. You know, Christmas presents get bought October, November time. So releasing a new farm sim in December is too late. Releasing a new farm sim in October actually catches the Christmas purchasing rush really nicely. Oh, thank you, Luke. Well, and you know, I have a lot of people on this channel because of that. Started Sandy Bay, always wanted to try it for another month now. I'm really liking it. It's a cracking map. I love Sandy Bay. Sandy Bay is definitely up there with my favorites. Right, there we go. There's our line. Is the new Valtra A series on the server? It's not, because it's not a Giants mod. Although I am pleased to see that mod get released. Actually, that's another example of a mod that was initially rejected. A load of communication was had with Giants, and the mod was then released. And you know that people have said to me recently, Giants don't communicate or Giants ignore modders. Perfect example. Giants talking to the modders, resolving the issues, getting it up. Same as ultimately happened with Herrington. I do need fuel. We'll finish this field. We've got enough fuel. Also, check when people switch from console. Yeah, it can, absolutely. And I love that Mr. CDP has carved that niche out for himself, actually. The whole PS4. What am I hoping to change that will change? I would like to see, at the very least, a major update to the engine. I was listening again to the podcast this afternoon when it struck me that Giants won't go and lease an engine from another company. So I don't think you'll ever see Giants do anything like use the Unreal Engine. The Giants engine on which this game is built was created by the guys who the guys who created the game, so they own everything, part and parcel. They switch over to somebody else's engine, and that underlying engine they then have to pay licensing and royalties for. So to me that makes no sense. You may get thank you, Luke. You may get them rebuild the engine and upgrade the engine. And I'm hoping the 3 years has allowed for that. If it has, I'm not too fussed about dynamic terrain, but it would be nice. I want to see seasons. Seasons as standard at this point is we've gone through 2 iterations of the game. And seasons absolutely, I think, needs to be in there. I will be ultimately very disappointed, I think, if seasons isn't in as base game. What other things would I like to see? I'd like to see an overhaul of the initial difficulty settings, especially if you've got something like seasons in here. I'd like to see it rather than just new farmer, farm manager, and start from scratch. I'd like to see it as those are still your initial choices, and then you get another level of customization immediately that you can apply to that. So you can turn seasons on and off. You can go through and do those things. Just keep playing 19 and yeah, I will. I have a plan of what I will do if seasons isn't part of it. I think it needs to come as standard, but be an option, something you can turn off, like you can turn off weeds. I think the weeds need an overhaul. I think just these entire fields full of weeds is massively unrealistic. I wouldn't go as far as seasons goes, where you get these really small patches. Actually, I want to turn up the amount of weeds we get on here. and on my games, because yeah, I want more weeds than I've got. If I'm spraying an entire field, I need to have more than 1 or 2 patches. So I need to turn that up. What other things do I want to say? I'd love to see, there are lots of there's lots of stuff in seasons I want to see. So breeding of animals and things like that, I think, should be in seasons. We're not going to put that there. We're going to put it where we put it last time. Yeah, there's a few bits and pieces that I've thought about. I need to start writing these down because I want to make a video about it. See, the quad track seeding to get 8, nice BH. Very nice. Oh, now I know what my issue is with this. We don't need to store these in here anymore. We need to go and find somewhere to store these differently now, because we know we can put our silage in here without much trouble. It was great, thank you, Canadian Gamer. They actually behaved themselves, which was good, and they went back and had forestry school today, and they had a great day for that. Thank you for asking. Later, Speedy Pig, thanks for joining us. Right, speaking of weeds, the second job we need to do today is clear out the weeds. I think we half sprayed them last time, didn't we? We'll have a look at this. It's early summer. We have plenty of time left. Okay, happy with that. We're gonna have to rescan that field soon. Everywhere else is looking okay. Nitrogen is looking good. Field 5's nitrogen looks pH looks low. I think I must have forgotten to do that, and 24 actually looks low as well. We need to look at those 2 fields, I think. Nice feature when buying land would be different. Oh yeah, I want farms that you buy complete and then you own. So as the way GB does his maps, I want when you buy you can buy a spot of land with a farm on it, and you get the cows and the horses and the animals and things in that. I think would be really good. And yes, as Colonel Will was saying, I would like land value to vary where depending on how much crop there is on it. So if it's a harvested crop, I want a field to cost less than if I go and buy a field which has a full ready to harvest crop on it. And depending on your growth stage and how far along it is, I would really like to see that. Right, we want weeds. Where are weeds? There we go. 23 we worked out, didn't he, doing? We couldn't do it for some reason. 4, 6 and 5 and 8 needs finishing. Okay. So how do you buy a forest, cut all the trees down, and the value is the same? Yes. The other one I'd like to see, actually, I want to see you be able to designate a field as an animal pasture. What is my Discord? My Discord is there. Right, in here. Yeah, I want us to be able to designate a field as an animal pasture and then place stuff in there to look after the animals. That would be good. Farm and land auctions, and it gets a little bit, yeah, I'm not so sure about that. It gets a little bit complicated at that point. Right, we are heading up to field, we need to finish field 8, which means we want to go this way. Light choice of contract vehicles. Yeah, used equipment. I want used equipment as a as something in the next version of the game. So like it used to be with the sales, you can buy equipment for a lower price, but the lower the price, the more it's the less or the older it is, and the more it's previously been used. Oh, where's your last comment? How about in the next game you start first as a contractor? Yeah, you kind of can do that now. What was the last comment you made, Daniel? Where is that? I would like to see some more real-life sim in the next game, maybe somewhere in the middle of FS and Farmers Dynasty. Oh, so you have to repair buildings and building upkeep. Now there's an idea. That would be cool. I think I got yours, didn't I? Next game, start first. I think as an option maybe, but you can do that now in Farm Sim in all honesty. Right, I don't know if we did the middle of this field or not, but we certainly got... Okay, let's unfold this. I don't think we actually... I think we only made it around the headlands, didn't we? Oh, yeah. I think. So... Right, I need to set a GPS. Like so. And set it. Sleep mandatory, no. Well, that's kind of what the sleep trigger is. Yeah, you can see where we've been because it's not spraying that. So that's fine. Would all the most of the DLC would be standard equipment next game. My local farmer was plying with his new 7718 Massey Ferguson and put picture. Oh, I got to go and have a look at that, Captain. It would be nice for contracts if you could choose to borrow only the implements or only the tractors. I think that might get too complicated. I would like to see, like the contracts. I would like to see actually that you can pick the contracting vehicles you want to use, or a greater range of contracting vehicles. Maybe the issue at the moment is that you don't get DLC vehicles in, so you're always stuck doing contracts. Either with stuff you've loaned or leased or bought yourself, or stuff that you've, or base game stuff. No, I'm not singing that, Canadian Gamer. Not yet. Have we hit 5? No, we're on 4 subs, so I'm not even doing the happy dance. Like to see equipment working in the fields? Yes. Downside to that is that takes AI and will therefore slow the game down. Same reason why the cars no longer have individual AI and just run on a single track around the map. Yeah, as long as the new hold in it, I'm gonna be happy. Yeah, it's so I don't think we'll ever see equipment in the fields, unfortunately. It's just too AI intensive for something that's window dressing at best. I'd rather have that processing power taken up with stuff that is gameplay. Oh, hopefully it's all working fine for you now, Steam fam. I'm gonna straighten this out. Nope, that's still no good. Right, let's see if we can. We've gone the other way now. So I want to get this nice and straight. Right. On boards. Don't touch it. We are exactly at 180. second one on. There we go. That is on. This is quite nice. This is Imperfection by Approaching Nirvana. We get a lot of Approaching Nirvana stuff here on Pretzel. Hey Matthew, keeping welcome along. Equipment, I previously have asked Giants about that. The reasons why it doesn't actually break down is because the brands don't want to see their equipment in disrepair. Same reason why you don't have same reason why you don't have visible damage on any of the tractors. Because obviously they don't want to see their tractors and equipment smashed up either. When's the door coming? Soon. I believe the builders should be in here next week, which will be good, and get that sorted. I know the game has an in-game radio, but I'd like to see more stuff in it and ads for equipment in the game. Nah, I don't want too many adverts in my game. Like to see, yeah, damage and wear and tear on vehicles, but it's not going to be something that comes. Should start with 0 or 500,000 on Chellington or 6 ashes. 6 ashes, I would start with 0. Chellington, I would start with 500,000. Yeah. It's, you know, the companies don't think it looks good for their equipment to be broken down and smashed up. It's also why you get paint wear and not rust. I would like to see stuff require maintenance slower than you need to refill. That would be good, because that of course is an issue at the moment. I know we do have some why do we have a patch of weeds on here? I must have missed that. Oh yeah, wow, we did come a long way across. Right hand drive, yes please. Number plates, yes please. I would like to see customizable number plates. I think most of the bottom end of this field should be fine. We'll find out in a moment though. Just a tiny little slither there, and we've got the top end of the field to do. Wouldn't mind doing air filters and tires. Well, this is the thing. It's how the thing to remember is that Farm Sim is both a simulation and a bit arcadey, so it has to be accessible for. It has to be accessible to everybody. So, for example, let's put a brilliant example of it in last. No, who was it? It was it Let's Turn? One of the guys on the podcast last Friday put it absolutely brilliantly, where a 5-year-old can come on, they can play Farming Simulator and enjoy the game. And it's in the UK it's a Peggy 3, and this is what I love about Farm Sim. You can come on and at 5-6 years old play the game and be able to play the game. So it's not so much of a hard simulation that people who are or kids can't play it. But if you're like me and you want to go a lot harder into the simulation stuff, you can turn all the options on, you can download seasons, you can download Maze Plus, you can get into all of that and make it so that it's much more of a simulation and a realistic version of farming. And I love that. And I think a lot of people who complain that Farm Sim isn't realistic miss that. Miss that there is this whole player base who do not want this ultra realistic simulation game. Exactly. And the thing that has made Farm Sim what it is, and what I think that is missing from games like Cattle and Crops and Farmer's Dynasty and all the other games that come along as a competitor, is that those games don't have that mass appeal, that mass entry level that Farm Sim does. And as a result, that's why, more than anything, I would say even more than mods, that's why Farm Sim does as well as it does. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I am in no way saying that there aren't places that the game can improve. Bale physics, just physics in general in the game, it could improve. I think there are nice little touches that it could do, but that is why the game does as well as it does. But as I said, Fisher J, you can already do that. You can already turn all these options on, and I'm pushing for more of these options. I want more of these options in game, but they need to remain options. You know, they need to be something that somebody who wants to play the game at that kind of level and with that kind of simulation can turn on if they want to. No, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with anybody creating a niche game, but it's not. There's a big difference between creating a niche game for those who want to play the hardcore sim side of it, and those who want and those who think that creating a hardcore simulation is a game that is going to challenge and ultimately become the market leader against Farm Sim in this area. Because if you're niche, you're not going to do it. You need that broad appeal in order to do it. Yes, Fisher, and again, I agree with you. My thought would be that new farm manager, and start from scratch would be a very top level choice, and then you would go in and you would refine that when you're doing your setup. So I would say that you could choose any of those and then choose to play any of those more realistically. Yeah, I don't think Giants. I see what you're saying, Steam fan man. I would have phrased it differently, but yeah, they're not. They want, as I've said many times before, something like 2/3 to 3/4 of the Farm Sim player base is on one console or another. The idea that catering to console, and I again, something I see all over the place, the idea that catering to console is going to be the end of Farm Sim is about as far from the truth as you can get. Catering to console is probably the reason Farm Sim is as big as it is. And that's the thing. Oh. And PC players do have it better. They have access to more mods, and they don't have slot counts and all of that. But yeah, Farm Sim being on console is what allows farm sim to grow in the way it does. And it's why I will never discount console players, because I know that there must be a large section of my own community, a large section of the VFN that plays on consoles. Because just sheer numbers of people who play the game, there's got to be a large number of people who watch my stuff who play on consoles. So I don't want to discount consoles either. You know, why would I shut out such a huge section of my audience? That's just nuts. You and me both, Canadian gamer. Yeah, farm sim. People say a lot. Farm sim wouldn't be where it is without the modders. Farm sim wouldn't be where it is without the console players. And you discount console players at your peril. I do, and I want to start an MP. Awesome. It's, yeah. Like to see Mass First compact tractor in the game. I think if we see orchard, because my big thing, something I would love to see is I'd love to see orchards and vineyards and that kind of stuff in the game. I think we will see smaller equipment, smaller tractors and things if we get that. And just because, you know, some of the brand smaller stuff, because you kind of need that stuff to do that kind of stuff. I never get too worried about a certain piece of equipment missing from the game, because I know that modders are awesome, and likely the piece of kit I want to appear will eventually appear normally. Oh yeah, absolutely, BH. Absolutely. FS19 was the first version of Farm Sim that was on console, I believe. And the huge amount it's grown since FS15 is just wild. My map downloads are console wins 3-1. There we go. That fits with what we know, GB, pretty much. But it's also why when I see somebody complaining that they're not able to charge for their mods through doing Patron and things, and then going, oh, you know, I can release my stuff outside of the mod hub, it doesn't matter, and why the idea of somebody who wants to be recognized for what they mod on Farm Sim going, I'm not going to release on the mod hub, is, it just doesn't ring true, because you cut off a massive amount of the player base, and you're either then really, really annoying people, or you're ending up irrelevant because you've got 3/4 of the player base no longer playing your stuff. Hey, those people say Farm Sim yeah. I know people who have played it who have said that, and it's people have been predicting the death of Farming Simulator for as long as I've been playing Farming Simulator, and it's never been true. It wasn't true then, it's not true now. The advertiser was shoot smaller stuff like subcontracted lawnmowers would be best, because chances are no one's going to go and buy a new quad track or something. I don't know about that. A lot of farmers play farm sim, interestingly. It's not 50-50. I have heard directly from Giants it's not 50-50. The numbers I last had was 2/3 and it was going up. And from what GB's just said about the numbers who download his map PC compared to console, I'm not surprised that it's 3/4 to 1/4. That would not surprise me whatsoever. But yeah, my thought it was 50-50. It really, really isn't. I mean, I will ask Giants that and see if I can confirm it again. But yeah, I am. It's somewhere between 2/3 and 3/4 of all farm sim players. Did they? I will double check because that's not the last thing I was told. Because it was swinging, yeah, it was swinging console. It was swinging console when I was last told it was 2/3. Right. Oh, do we need to fill up before we go and do field 5? Yeah, we're gonna go and let's finish this off. Just play with the new choice. Yeah, exactly. And there, perfect example of how it works as marketing. Farmers play with it to check out the new tractors and things. There you go. you go check out the latest Massey Ferguson in Farm Sim, and you can then play it. You play with it. You can see the interior of it because all of the this isn't a great example, this tractor, but all the base game tractors are all built from the CAD files of the manufacturers. I think with Giants requesting that tractors that have been base game and altered have IC in them, I think we're gonna, or basic IC, I'll call it. When they go onto the mod hub, I think we're gonna see some sort of basic IC in the next game. Yeah, that is exactly why Giants, the licenses are given to Giants. Dude, season's early, so yeah, I've had that before. I see interactive control. I don't think this tractor has it, does it? I might do. No, we don't have opening doors, basically. Basic IC is opening doors and opening windows and things like that. You'll never see the version where you point and click to open stuff because that won't work on consoles. But I can easily see opening doors and things like that. When you know, based on the front loader settings, which is what most mods do it as at the moment, I can see that coming to the next version. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Yeah, it's also and that was explained on the podcast last week. You know, and then that's something I've known since FS19's launch, because it was a question I asked. It was a question I actually asked to Chris, the CEO of Giants, one of the founders of Giants. I asked him on the way for a meal one evening, and he explained to me why there is limited older equipment in the base game. I would love to have GPS base game. I think they could do it. I think you'd have to have some sort of dial system to make it work. Again, you have to think at how many available buttons you have on a console controller. It's why you'll never see courseplay. Courseplay is way too complicated to implement on a console. A simple version of GPS I could see being implemented on console. Similarly, manual attach. Manual attach is an option I would love to see in base game farm sim. Absolutely possible to implement it in the game. I see no reason why not. Hey Louis, welcome along. Right. Set first waypoint. Why have I got my front lowered? Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, there it is. Right. And start up. We're not quite at 90. There we go. Amazing how video games use... Oh yeah. Like that one there. There we go. Not quite straight. As long as equipment we're already... Yes. And I'd quite like to see it as an option. You know, so in the way that guidance steering mod works, I'd love to see it as an option you can add to a tractor. And on older equipment and older machinery, you wouldn't be able to add it. It wouldn't be an option. That would be just brilliant. Yeah, that would just be absolutely fantastic. Or you would be able to, on some machines, you'd be able to add it, but it would cost a lot more money than if you're adding it to a modern one. Force feedback on wheels, yes please. Yeah, let's have wheels working properly. Logitech is a partner with Giants for the FSL and more. I would love to see force feedback in wheels in Farming Simulator, please. I think that's a big one I'd love. Manure system. Manure system you might get to work. Again, on the realism side would be quite cool. GPS and yeah. Again with the pickup and yeah, you might get the manure system to work. And that was actually an interesting thing that was said on the podcast on Friday. Was the fact that you could the fact that some mods they know people want on console, scripting mods they know people want on console and are popular on console, and they work to actively get them in the game. It may not be immediate, but it's something that might get put into the next version of the game or 6 months down the line and things like that. Having seen a few John Deere 440s with a simple GPS in it, yeah. Pepsi production just for me, no. Right, let's go grab some more herbicide because we are out of it and we've got a sizable field still to do. What would I think to more character customization? I would say yes, please. I would also like, what I'd really like in the character customization is the ability to add your own logo. I know I'm being very selfish about that, but please can I be able to add my own logo to the front of the cap? That is what I want. Reckon Seasons, yes, considering how much of Seasons was built into FS19 to make sure that when Seasons was ready, it would slide in rather nicely. Always my understanding. And that's why it was brought to console so quickly. I would like to see more. I'd like to see seasons based game. At this point, that is a big change. That kind of, there's a huge section of the player base on the realism side who want seasons as standard. And again, not saying that just because I'm being selfish about the whole thing. Yeah. Right, pallets. So, herbicide tank, 2,000 litres for 2,400 or 1,500. Yeah, we'll take the cheap stuff. Right, there we go. Can't call it farming simulator. Well, they do. Adding a logo to in-game files that appears customization would be awesome. Hey, T! A new game? No, I'm speculating. I don't believe. Well, the thing is, the DLC announcement today, I don't believe is the big announcement that was being teased. It's not a big enough DLC to tease. That's the thing. Yeah, they haven't. It's the DLC is. I don't want to give the impression that I know what's coming. I do not. I know nothing. I have no idea. My thing is, if there is still a big announcement in a week and a half's time, then and if there was to be a new game for released October, November this year, I would expect it to be announced in March. So there's a couple of big ifs. I don't think they would. I do not think they would announce another DLC so quickly after announcing one and releasing it. That to me would be weird. And all of that won't happen. For reasons we've discussed many times in this stream already. Paul Sinclair 71, thank you for the host. You are awesome. Yes, precision farming is a 2-year program, which is, again, it's. I don't know. At the moment, I'm very confused, if I'm honest. And they are, yeah, the next version will be self-published. So things we know. Let me lay it out. Things we know. The Giants are now self-publishing. They're no longer publishing through Focus for the next version of the game onwards. They are currently working on a new version of Farming Simulator. So we know there is a new version of Farming Simulator coming. We know as well that precision farming is a 2-year project. However, there hasn't been said that it's specifically a 2-year project for Farming Simulator 19. So very possible that it could be worked on this game and continued into the next, if the next game was to be released. So it's not a guarantee that there isn't there isn't, but it's, yeah. Oh, Gordon, the DLC was announced today. The DLC is Rokent forestry kit. Two pieces of forestry equipment. Yeah, and I fully expect precision farming to be part of the next farm sim. So, yeah, I have no idea how to pronounce that. Rotney, something like that. Yeah, I don't know why it's that. Well, forestry is more bought than baling. It just doesn't seem to be a big enough thing to well, it's a DLC. I suppose it is a big enough thing to tease. I just think a lot of people were expecting something more. Yes, it's Swiss. Yes, Swiss, not Swedish. It's one or the other. I can't remember. Yeah, Swiss. Which is, you know, is where Farm Sims, where Giant's head offices are in Switzerland. I don't know. I'm finding myself very confused at the moment. Right, there we go. That is that field done. Yeah, but the thing is, the teaser... okay, so sorry, the teaser image, I'm not sure is connected to the 2 weeks time announcements. Swedish. Okay, they're Swedish. I need to... okay, so I will say, Gordon, the Giant stopping people publishing forestry maps is something I've heard third hand. I have not heard specifically that is a policy. If it is, I haven't heard anything specifically about that. Something isn't. Yeah, that's the thing, Steam Fan Man. Something isn't adding up. The tease of first and the picture in the forest, absolutely. That's the DLC is what that was referring to. Seems to have happened about 6. We've had forestry maps since. Did we have a forestry map like a week ago or something? It was better. Switchback Canyon got an update recently. Bucks County isn't Blue Mountain no, Blue Mountain Valley's not a pure forestry map. Oh god, I don't think that this is listed in release order. Fairly sure we had a recent forestry map. Hello, Marcus Sanjaran 21, 101 viewers. Welcome along, Marcus. Giveaway time, people. Let's clear this and start our countdown. Exclamation mark here in chat. I'm going to give it away an entry into the monthly giveaway and a PC game. New Forestry DLC should be free. Again, I would say that's up to each person buying it as to whether they think it's worth that money. I know that's a cop-out. Would I buy it for $3.99? But then it's not a DLC that appeals to me specifically. Could the new DLC be the part? No. So the tease that came out, the Giants posting first with a big picture of forestry around it, that was a tease for the DLC. That's where I'm That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah. If the announcement was basically that picture that Giants, or the tease for the announcement was the picture that Giants posted of first and then in the forest, then yes, the announcement is that it was the DLC. Yeah. Yeah, I'm... This idea that they're not doing any more forestry maps is the first I'd heard of it, and if it's from 6 months ago, that's even weirder, because we have had forestry maps since. Definitely had forestry maps since. It's giveaway time. Thank you, Mr. Consmiler. Here we go. Okay, that may have been, yeah, that may have been them slowing down then for a space. Gordon 861. Gordon 861, congratulations. All you gotta do, let me know that you're there in chat. I love it when that happens. Oh, there we go. Congratulations. You have a free entry into the monthly giveaway. So let's do that. And then we're going to spin the wheel for you. What have you won? Zui, the Iliad in oh, let me just get that. The Iliad Insurrection is what you've won. So we'll get that sent out to you shortly. And then we'll bring the blanks back up. And we need to add a new game to the wheel. So we'll pause that for the moment. And what are we going to add? What are we going to add? Ooh. No, I'm going to go with moving out. I'm going to add moving out to the wheel. So that one off. That one on. And there we go. Right, we can continue on with this. I think we'll take a screenshot while we're at it. Not the screenshots with sprayers in ever seem to do any good, but I do love this tool. Can I have a screenshot tool like this as a default feature, please? Who won? Gordon 861. Oh right, yeah. Well, we're gonna see expansions to PF, definitely. Hey, Caden, welcome along. I love that because you take your picture like it's off the arm. Ooh. Yeah, I want a camera mode for the next FS. Allow me to take pictures easily like that. I mean, that is just so much easier to take thumbnail screenshots and share them. Especially when we're doing things like weekly farming on Twitch and sharing pictures about it. We have the forestry stuff like that, DLC. Yeah, we do. But that is, as I was saying to somebody today, in QB Stream today, that happens all the time. Half the class DLC is available as mods on the Mod Hub. The NVIDIA thing does work in FS. It's the whole ability to pull. I mean, I can take a straight screenshot, but I get the I get all of the surround on it and everything. Whereas pressing pause and taking a screenshot, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I think we will see PF expand into herbicide and cover crops. We are nowhere near done with PF. I did Irish Farmer. I'm trying to sort it. I know I've been saying that for a while. I think I've been sent the code. I wasn't able to do it with the other stuff that I sent you today, so I will. Yeah, I know you want to play with it. If I can't find it, I'll buy another copy and send it over to you, and just use the other code. I need to go back through and find it. But I'll get that. I will get that sorted tonight, Irish Farmer, after the stream, because you have waited too long for that. So I need to sort it. I will get something to you, Canadian Gamer. Absolutely will. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that lot. I will sort that out this week. Yeah, we've got patches in this field where the weeds won't die either. Oh, I better reset it. Oh, I'm not paying attention. Hit the... Well, we'll find out soon enough. Oh, no. We did set it. Yeah, the trouble is I sent it out all. I sent it all out at the height of the pandemic and then lost track of it. So I don't know what happened. Thankfully, I think I have some replacement stuff, though. No sectional control. That would be cool, especially as part of PF. Oh, please, yeah, sectional control as part of PF or as part of the new game. Yes, please. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and get that little section there. There we go. No, it just sort of dropped off the radar. No, Giants won't do 100% forestry map. Giants, every map Giants creates will always be able to have every single piece of equipment they have released in the game used on it, and will work on every PC, console, and console that they support. So that's why Giants. That's why again this was explained last Friday. That is why mod maps quite often are more detailed and have more textures and everything like that than Giants maps do, because the Giants maps need to work on machines that are lower powered, whereas that's not a requirement for a mod map. So that's why you get that. I don't think so. I don't think Giants are releasing a new forestry game. They have forestry as part of FarmSim. They're not going to release a separate forestry game. Somebody wants to do forestry like that, they can buy Farming Simulator and plant the whole map with trees and do forestry that way. Yeah. I'm not expecting that, and I'm not expecting that when they're working on a new version of FarmSim. Oh, which reminds me, missed a bit. No, I'm good. Reminds me, it's an FSL week. We are back on Sunday at 9 a.m. UK time, so GMT. We will be doing, well, I will be broadcasting live on the Giant Software channel. If you're not watching that on here already, I recommend you go give it a follow. Yeah, 9 a.m. GMT on the Giant Software channel on Sunday. Myself and Silver News will be commentating for the 4th online tournament, and yeah, it should be pretty awesome. It's been a cracking season so far, and I'm really enjoying it. Did half a job. I have not missed. Where did I miss a bit? There are bits that are missed because the game has told me they're not. But yeah, like to buy games on disc, hate for consoles. I should say I buy GTA and hate it, can return it and get the money back. True. Welcome back, Steam Fan Man. We are gonna be the other side of the gate area. Okay, I'll check it when we get back. There are patches that aren't showing, but I can't see any actual weed. Oh, I can see it. I can see the weed. Yep. I think actually that's a patch that it won't let me spray, but we'll see. We've only got a couple of rows left. Oh. What's the time? 1 in the afternoon. We're gonna try. We're gonna try spraying the sunflowers. Is it? What is it? It's up the other end. Field. No, why have you stopped? Go. Stop wasting my herbicide, please. 23. What have we got in 23? That is corn. So our cornfield, that wouldn't let us spray it last time. So hopefully next game day we'll be able to spray that. Hey, AOE Tricks, welcome along. You turn. Okay. What's for breakfast and lunch? Breakfast was honey loops. Yeah, I have. Yeah, multi-train's not going to happen, as last time I asked about that, I was told that was a choice, not a and that's why it wouldn't be done. Dead Brown 1210 came out tomorrow. What map would I get it, and what would it replace? 1210 has about 90 horsepower, I think. It would go on 6 Ashers and probably replace the 6810. Aoi! I swear I'm gonna go with that. I could call you Tricks. Tricks I can get. When's Mini VF coming back to stream again? One came in last time when I was doing Greenwich before the room renovations. What, Mini VF 2? We'll see. Meant every 2 point. Yeah. Oh, I'm with you. I did when I was told that it was a choice and not a not a limitation or a you know thing that would be. It was very much no. You why and it was they. I was told that there was a preference for the look at 45 degrees rather than 90, rather than MTA. Yes, 2. Right, where's the? Oh, it's a tiny patch that I missed. We'll get that. Swing it round. There we go. Knock them out. And we'll go and get the last bit of herbicide. Didn't they talk? Not MTA. They didn't talk about multi-terrain angle. You redeemed something. What did you redeem, Paul? Oh, what was for supper? For supper was shepherd's pie, homemade shepherd's pie. It was delicious. My wife loved it. She rated it a 9 out of 10. I was very happy as I cooked it. Might make shepherd's pie. I could make shepherd's pie on stream during the 24-hour stream. That'd be cool. I am not mechanically minded enough to do that, Aaron. June Skimming 1998 or Jamie Skimming 1998. Welcome along. Thank you for the host. You are awesome. I would take this down the shop and just refill it with the last of the herbicide that's down there. There should be about 100 litres. And hopefully that will then be enough to do our final field. 9 out of 10. Oh, small thing in life, Canadian Gamer. Unless something is absolutely perfect, never rate it 10 out of 10. All the base games about 90 degrees angles or 40. Yeah. The go-go juice. Oh, wow. We do need go-go juice. Okay, we can get that from the fuel station here. All of our tractors are really low on fuel. And we have washed this tractor as well. Your back is... Ooh. Backs are nasty when they hurt. I know, I've been there. Got cabled by my feet. Right, there we go. Hello, Massey7726 lad. Welcome along. DEF is an additive. I'm not sure exactly what it does, because I'm not that au fait with modern tractors. Try a bit of trap nerve. Ooh, yeah. Added to reduce emissions. There we go. I knew it was something like that. But that does. Oh no, that doesn't resend to me. That just moves it up and down. There is a DEF mod. There we go. Wash our tractor down. Look at the state of our T7. Dogs took your pain relief off you. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, it's also known as AdBlue. That I knew. We're gonna park this in the shed over here. Ooh, ow, pool. Right, there we go. Timing. Right, where are we with the rest of our farm then? So, farm is now... Okay, stop doing that. There we go. Five needs ploughing. We might plough 11 as well before next year. But otherwise, we are good. From this point of view, we are also pretty good. pH level is good. Nitrogen level is not bad. Field 11 is going to need rescanning soon. And yield is, yeah. We're going to see what the yield comes out as. So basic farm is good. Oh, I know what we got to do. If we had a big farm, what big tractors would I buy? Oh, good. Depends on how much money I had. Right. We need... okay. I think we have stuff out there, so we'll take the... take this. There's... You overfed your cat. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm not allowing that word. What's good? Am I still thinking of replacing my car for a... Yeah, if I can afford it. Do I put straw in my animals? Do I go for slurry? I do a mix. So I will do straw some parts of the year and slurry the other part. We should really look at our trees as well. No. There we go. Doop, 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 boop. Straw winter and slurry summer. Yeah, I do it the wrong way around. But yeah, I should be doing slurry at this time of year probably. We need the manure though at the moment. I tend to do manure until I run out of bales, and I'm not going to run out of bales anytime soon. We only have one field that we use the slurry on, so. Turn the gator off. Okay. Happier. Two more rounds of this. I'm always rushing, that's why. I do always leave the engine up. Why can't there be mod consoles? It's part of Global Company, and Global Company is a massive script mod. Not quite what I was going for. That was more what I was going for. Where's it? My game is not running at 60 FPS. It's running at 48, which is quite good at the moment. If I had 1.1 million, what would I buy? Oh god, I have no idea. No idea what yeah. It's one of those questions where I'd have to actually own the farm. Probably be a load of New Hollands though, to be honest. Probably a T7. Yeah, I'd start with the New Holland T7. More like that. Right. Okay. Is there any more space in there? Yep. Out. Right, there we go. I do have a farm, not anymore. My dad sold... Oh, wow, my dad sold his farm 19 years ago. Now... There we go. Close that. Start this up. Back we go. Right, is that a full... No, that is empty, isn't it? Okay. Oh yeah, got about that. Okay, fine. Oh, that's why we take them out. Yep. Yeah. Because we need the box. Wish there was some way I could lock that down. Yeah, it's still a farm. I know who owns it, and I know they've made changes to it. There we are. Right, let's grab that. We'll stack these on here. No. You increase the weight and never move it again. That's true. Oh, no, no, no. Jeez. Useless VF. Yeah, I'm charging the battery up from the gator. That's what I'm doing. Shouldn't you be mushing some foreign language? Why? There we are. Whilst these stacked up. Oh, do we have one over there? Yes. Whoa. Flinging these glass jars around. These are plastic jars. That's what we're putting these in. That's why they don't smash. What's come here and they bounce? Top briefly taken down. What's that? Oxygen David and Giants Fallout. Something is by Herrington was delayed on console for so long. It's a situation that I don't know the full story for. I don't want to comment on because I don't know the full story, and it's something that has now been resolved between Oxygen David and Giants, and so is not something I feel I need to comment on anymore. If that makes sense. I am not lifting the table. Go. Right, so let me open this up. Do that and that. Grab the top one. Put it in that. Three. Four. I think this takes 5. 5. Can we get a 6th in? No. So it takes 5. My summer farm sim. But this is what happens when we have a period where we don't have a lot to do on the farm. This is why we have the honey in here. So that we can do this. Go. I do love it. This is my favorite beekeeping mod because you actually have to do something with the honey. You know, you don't just make money off it. You have to be a beekeeper and get the money from and process the honey yourself, which to me is great. I love that about this. Incoming raid from TQS with the party one. Hey TQS, how you doing? You do make a yes, but you do have to work for it at the very least. Right, spawn that, put that on the pile over here. Might just go back. Oh! Had a couple fall off. How you doing, TQS? Bye, James PC01. Let's there. Right, and then we'll top this up. Maximum spawn. Get those two in. Probably have enough here to do 2 pallets worth, which would be good. Right, any more from that? Yep, that's now empty. And we can get more from here. And out, and a replacement one in. One and out, and go. Oh. And this is just the production line that we keep going down until we've got at least a full set of jars here. But we've got 2 more pallets that we can put jars in. so I can get that. Whoa. There we go. When's it? I don't know. I don't know, Canadian Gamer. He's not meant to be on stream anyway. Right, that's empty, so that can come back over here. Let's empty this out of empty honeycombs. And we should be able to put a full lot back in. One more. There we go. The moment I walk forward. Yeah. Didn't realise I had 3. Ugh. Chuck him in. Oh, missed. Three. 4. And which had FS, yeah. Well, this was something, handling objects is something new, of course, to FS19, I think. I would like to see this refined a little bit because it is a little bit janky. Then that kind of goes with the whole refining the physics in the game. Precision handling of stuff is not something that is really designed into the game. Oh, we're gonna need another pallet. Almost there. But it works. Oh yeah, it works. Yeah. But it is a bit janky. We have a few buckets of honey kicking around here. I don't think it was in 17. I don't think you could pick up items in 17. And you definitely couldn't in 15, I know that. Oh, we spawned 2. No, that means one of them fell through the floor. Oh, no, it didn't. I didn't. It actually spawned there. Perfect. Right, these last 2 can go. Oh, no, last 3. Should have enough space in here, though. Get them processed. And then the last 2 in here. Doop-de-doop. Nobody saw anything. Nothing happened. It's empty. Oh yeah, it did. Oh yes, you could. Yeah, you could throw basketballs into. Yeah, so you're right. You're right. It was something you could do in 17. Because that's the basketball court on Goldcrest Valley. So it was something you could do in 17. Wow, you must have been watching DJ for a very long time then, to Chile. Because he was in 17, he had less subs than I did. She was also relaxing. Ah, thank you, Tired Hands. I try and be nice and relaxing, even if I'm not fully relaxed. I try and make sure other people are. What was for supper? For supper this evening was shepherd's pie, which I cooked myself, which was very nice. Box number 2. Go. And this is all well and good until they fall down and fall off. Just 2 more to put on the pile. No, not the whole box, just the one that's in there, please. There we go. And move this across. Like so. And put this straight in, because we're getting low. And then refill it. You had pizza, nice. What was the first farming game I played? Sim Farm back in 1994, I think. I'm proper old school. In fact, I actually dismissed FS19 because it was nothing like Sim Farm. Oh, that nearly fell through the floor. I think the other one, yeah, I think the other one did. Hopefully standing there means like, yeah, if they don't spawn next to each other, it's fine. It's when they spawn next to each other you have the problem. So if you stand in the middle and do it, you get 2 out without an issue. Right, there we go. That is not a stable stack, but it is at least a stack. We will process the rest of this honey and go and drop it off because we'll get a nice little amount of cash from doing that. Ah, come on. Really? Really? Welcome back, Massey Ferguson, man. Low inflations I had handling those. Raged well before that. I have practice. There's very little in Farm Sim that rages me anymore. I did get very angry this afternoon when I was recording today's video and lunchtime. Recording today's video and it's the game crashed. Was not a happy bunny. Fortunately, that's why I have autosave and yeah, didn't have to go too far back. Oh, and then I forgot to turn the mic back on after that, which just summed up my thing. At least tomorrow's video was recorded on Sunday, so yeah, nicely ahead of the curve with that one. How much you get per pallet? I'm not sure actually. In a lot though. A lot of the money we make on the farm actually is from honey production, and we have 2 shops running now, so we're in a good place with the honey now. Oh, missed. Don't know if it'll take the rest of this honey to do this, but we'll give it a go. Each of these is 10 litres, so we'll try and drop these off at the shops today. Let's go get rid of the gator. We don't want this. We want our landy with the trailer on the back. Oh yeah, that's why I have, it doesn't crash very often for me anymore, but yeah, that's why I have the autosave every 15 minutes. It's annoying sometimes when I'm doing videos, and you get it up and it freezes for a minute, but it's worth. How do I get the honey things inside the shed? You can pick them up, they're carryable. But I also have Global Company and Place Anywhere, which is huge. DJ does also have 3,000 mods. DJ has a ridiculous number of mods. I go through every so often and clear down my mods. Yeah, I do need to go and sell the other trailer. That's true. I just haven't touched it. Right. Because we only really use this trailer. Drop that down. Did I check the mirrors of the Massey? Yeah, I couldn't see anything wrong with them. Otherwise, I'd commented on it. Yeah, I didn't see anything wrong with them. They looked fine to me. But that's the end of my Coke. Mucho honey-o. But yeah, we've got 2 more of these, so we can do some more of this if we have some time. We've definitely got the honey. And we need to go and return these down to the down to our beehive as well. Let's top that up. Keep this topped up. Keep this running. Right, it's empty. We're going to have to get some more of these empty pallets because we need to get the fruit done. So we might concentrate on that a little bit next time. We're not going to be harvesting anytime soon, and most of our crops are not ready to harvest yet. So yeah, we're going to be doing some fruit and some honey for the next couple of streams. No, not done yet. Hey Ozzy, by the way, welcome along. Have I had my Weetabix? I have indeed. That's why I'm able to lift so much. I've also left the engine on the landing. Yeah, 0. Definitely a dodgy accelerator. Got small volume. We might do bees. We actually have bees on the property. Later to Chile 55. Catch you next time. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. Hey, Big Frida, welcome along. Hope you're doing well. This is almost done. 2 more, and we'll go and drop these off. We're left with a little bit of honey, but we can. Let's close this. There we go. Last 2. Spawn. Round and done. Oh, not quite. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Still learning your way around the PC? Ah. Oh, come on. There we go. Right. There, and there. And then, ooh. Oof. This is heavy. But it's on there. Oh. Right, let's head down to our shops. Do I understand any languages? Barely English. And a little bit of French. I point to the ground. They are pointing to the ground on your version, though. Can't see what is behind you. Made from girders. Girders. Well, next game day, we should be able to do some grass silage with any luck, which should be good. Because we need some of that to do in our mix. Not enough straps. Yeah. Oh, I haven't got the second strap on the back. I've also gone to the wrong place. Evening, Drummer 84. Welcome along. Right, one of these to our shop just in here, and one of them to the other shop. Hey, Caminator, welcome along. How you doing? Oh, I haven't sorted out your shout out button yet. Bad BF. Right, let's grab the back one of these. Fellow ambassador Terminator. Oops. There we go. Oh, no. There we go. Too much rubbish in this room. Right, let's undo. Oh, God, wrong strap. There we go. We've got a strap off the top one. Wow, that took all of those immediately. All but 2 in the bottom of the box, and this box wants to come back with us. Ah, why isn't that gone? Go, thank you. Thought I pressed enter, I hadn't. There we are. Alright, reverse out of here. I think my trailer is moving, probably. I'm also jackknifing everything at the moment. You can have it. You can, Sharks Boy. This is part of the Global Company mod. It is available from the mod hub. And yeah. There we go. Oh, did it actually take them all? It did. Cool. Yeah, that one out of the way. And lift. So we can actually leave all the straps on. Excellent. Strap that down, and that means we've got 2 nice empty boxes for next time that we can start getting some fruit in. Ooh, big drop in FPS. Hey, Tal Cameron, welcome along. That's after the tractor had a oh, okay. I'll have another look. Trying to decide what to order for dinner is really hard today. You doing takeout? I'll put this away. How much fuel do we have? Oh, we're good with fuel on this. But actually, I might go and get rid of this trailer we don't need first. And I want to drop. I will leave those on the back of here because we're going to take those into our thing next time. But I'm going to move things around a little bit because we don't need the other trailer. Yeah, take out tonight, Wi-Fi. Ah. I love a good takeaway. Tend to go for either Thai or a burger. Yeah, this trailer doesn't actually. I mean, if Nando's were an option, well, yeah. I haven't had a Nando's in years. Can I mod? I can tinker. I can't model, so I know XML. I can do the programming side of it. I can in-game a model, but I can't. I'm no good at actually making models. Oh, big fat juicy kebab. No. Best driving on the main. Oop, detach hoses. Right, and sell that. We'll get 5,000 for that. That's not bad. but we don't need it because our other one actually covers all of that. And then we'll head back. I'll go and take a look, Tal, because I can't remember. Yeah, you're on about 6,600. Yeah. I will. I'll have another look at it. I'm not actually due to do any more Oak Hill till next week now. But I want to record at least Monday's episode on Friday. Go. Right, let's reverse this into this shed. I'm gonna leave these on here because we're gonna take them over to our orchard next time. See if we can get the orchard up and running next time. I think we completely ignored it last year, which is not good. Right, and there we go. We should have enough manure to do that as well. Right, there we go. So let's close up shop. I'm rather pleased with the amount of honey we got processed today. That's good. That is going to start bringing us in a nice amount of money. It has just gone 11 o'clock as well, which is, yeah, pretty good timing for us. So let's finish up here. We'll save where we are. Pause it so I don't muck up. And switch screens. Over to here. How many subs we had? 4 today. Okay, that's fine. Let's go have a look over at who is live. Who is live at the moment? Me flitting between screens. Ooh. I think I'm going to send you over to a good friend of mine. He's an awesome streamer. He's it's not too often I get to raid him because he doesn't stream same time as me. Although he's changed his schedule recently, so we can do that. I need to say some thank yous before we go, though, as always. TQS06, thank you for the raid. You are awesome. Farmingirl, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Kurt, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome as well. Farmingirl, thank you for your raid. You are awesome. Rob Simo, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Fisher J, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome as well. We will be back tomorrow night on Chellington Valley for the Seasons from Scratch multiplayer. Please come and join me for that. Oak Hill is tomorrow's video on the YouTube channel, so please check that out as well at 2 p.m. For now, though, I'm going to go and leave you in the capable hands of Mr. Red Dirt Ranch. Go and show him some love. He is the head of the Red Dirt Rough Riders, of which I'm a part. And yeah, say hi to him from me. I'm going to leave it here, which means that all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.